let's bring in PKD Nambiar. He's a political analyst who supports the BJP. Sanjay Jha, political analyst and author, formerly with the Congress. Saira Shah Halim, a writer and an activist. PKD Nambiar, first to you, what happened to Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao? You have now the reactions of the BJP MPs and BJP authorities in the state saying things like, go study in a madarsa. If the BJP is truly interested in the rights of these girls and, them breaking away from patriarchal norms, surely this should be challenged constitutionally. Why prevent young girls from attending school in a year where India has already been badly hit in the field of education?
Sarah, we are discussing this in 2022, and wherein the Saudi woman, which is considered to be a very cutter Muslim world, and in Taliban, where the women of those countries are fighting that they don't want it to be under burqa, they wanted to have a freedom from burqa. Here in Udupi, which is just 150 kilometers from my house where I was born, in the Malabar coast, these people are wanted to go and wanted to wear a hijab and a burqa, and there is a complete change in that the Malabar coast, which I have been talking about it at least almost 10 years. From Malappuram to the Konkan region, the culture, the social, cultural, religious fabric has completely changed. You also need to understand that this is the same belt where the maximum number of people have been recruited for ISIS or people who had gone. So the change, when I have grown up for 20 years of my life, I had spent there. I studied all my colleges. I had so many Muslim brothers and sisters who were my classmates, almost 30 to 35% of them. I have never seen in my childhood, I mean, I'm not talking about something like about 100 years ago. It's just about 20, 25 years ago. Hardly people used to wear any burqa or even for that matter hijab. The maximum some girls, what they used to do is that a little bit of a shawl. What we see here even in the Hindus, some of the Hindu people in the Punjab or in this northern belt. So there is a huge amount of religious fundamental people which are predominantly supported by PFI, and the PFI movement is happening there. They are the people who are doing it. Schools are not the place where you need to wear the religion on your sleeves. School is a place where why we call it even a uniform. So I think it's purely motivated. Unfortunately, these kids are, I was listening to those young minds who were talking about the religion, why it's their right, fundamental rights to wear. The fundamental rights to wear, who is stopping you to wear a burqa outside the school or college? You go to a masjid, you go onto the market wearing everything.
Wouldn't the best way to get these girls to throw off their burqa, whether if it is a
what is happening? So I think this is very, very unfortunate whether the students are now becoming a part of a political process of people who wanted to score points, whether it is in any part. But the most important and the most dangerous part of that, it is all completely funded by or promoted by PFI. And all those people, and everybody knows that.
Even provided these saffron scarves?
I am talking about the hijab issue. Why are we just missing that bus? What we are talking about is that is our schools required to be the place where you are wanted to showcase your religious sentiments or religious colors or religion to be practiced? There are temples, masjids, churches. I have never seen, I have been a part of NDTV shows from at least 4 years now. I have never seen anybody who is wearing a burqa and doing an anchoring. I have always seen people have a dress code of wearing and doing an anchoring. So yes, in every place.
At NDTV, it is completely your personal choice. I can choose to wear a cross if I feel like or not, and other anchors can choose to wear. They have complete freedom and independence over what they choose to wear.
See, Sarah, one thing you need to understand, if you really wanted to, and this is something which I've been hearing for the last few days, that the Sikhs are allowed. Please note in Constitution had given Article 25B had given a special privileges for the Sikh community in India. In fact, it is not only for that, even for wearing them, not to wear even a helmet while using the mobile bikes. So I think we are not clubbing. What we need to understand today, the people like many people who are supposed to be trying to become the most liberal, most modern, and the same people now are supporting hijab and parda and burqa, which is absolutely something like a very draconian old mindset. Today's generation, 2022, we want
Do
our
you see a dichotomy there?
and going and wearing.
Okay, mind up.
I think any kind of a hate, whether it is 1984 or Haridwar or for that matter, everything is condemnable, and I don't support any hate. For your information, Sanjay ji, for your information, Sanjay ji, you need to understand the belt which we are
to mention 2002 for some
the
reason.
place where this is all
I
happening.
agree on one thing, especially the girl child, Muslim girl students